A little bit ago I wanted to know more about song structure and learned about through composed music, which is music that doesn't repeat any sections. This got me thinking, how little repetition could you have in a song and it still sound musical? Well, today I'm going to attempt to answer that question. It's 3:35 a.m. and that sounds like about a good time to try to make a song without repeating anything. I could start on Ableton. Seems interesting. Ew. Okay, so I have this thing. I don't even remember what this is, but... Following the theme of the album the song is going on, I'm starting the song in a rather unconventional way. I was thinking about how I make music and how I can create songs in new ways, and I got the idea to use WebSDR. It's a way to listen to radio receivers on the internet, and you can get some pretty interesting sounds out of it if you experiment and try to intentionally misuse it. Anyways, I recorded some of what I was doing and eventually found something fairly musical, which I decided to use for the bass in this song. Okay, so I'm just gonna put Valhalla Supermassive on this, because that just kind of fixes everything, right? Okay, I'm just gonna shove these in FL Studio. I wonder if I do this. I should have done this in Ableton. Is that thing still open? Nope. Come back. I need your time stretching. At first, I experimented with chopping and stretching the radio sample for the intro, but later got the idea to use the piano from the previous song on the album and resolve it since it ends unresolved. It does some stuff after that, like being all glitchy and getting tired of being in the key of G. The previous song of which you can listen to on the full album, which is coming out on the 20th of December. Just search Fuse the Divide wherever you listen to music and you'll find it there. Consider giving it a play, I'd be thankful for it. Okay, see, this is a stretch. Reverb's a delays. Is the reverb cheating? Is that repeating? You could really read into this. If I'm trying to not repeat anything, then not repeating sections is a good start, but I wanted to go further. I didn't want to repeat smaller patterns either, like licks or motifs. I never really had any specific criteria for what I count as repetition, just the idea to see what I could do while trying to repeat as little as possible. I figured if I improvised more of the melodies than usual, I would end up repeating less. So that's what I decided to do for the main piano in this song. These drums are garbage. I'd love to copy and paste that. That ain't happening though. That was necessary to put that in all caps. Nice. Besides the whole no repetition thing, the song plays a bigger role in the idea of the album. Every song has a theme, and the theme of this one is gaps in existence, which is also what I decided to name the song. I wanted it to feel a little different from the rest of the songs. Almost out of place, but not quite. I was going for an overall unstable and dissonant feel, almost like you don't know what's coming next. It seemed right for this song. I was originally going to make it longer, but in order to fit the whole gap aesthetic, having it shorter made more sense to me. I wanted the end to slow down and sort of deteriorate over time. I thought of time stretching the normal way, but it's more difficult than you'd think to just slow down audio over time. I ended up using dBlue Stretch, which is a plugin I just kind of found one day. It's a little finicky because of how it buffers audio and setting that up right, but I think it's a neat effect when you configure it the right way. In hindsight, I'm glad I tried using Flex for this, because I wouldn't have happened upon this sound otherwise. It didn't initially occur to me to use a gated sound like this, but I'm glad it did because I think it sounds pretty cool. Well, that kind of sounds cool, but I haven't been recording. I'm about to finish this whole song right now. I'm gonna get so much content. You want content? This is how you get content. Be gone. This is how you get content right here. I can't even hear that. I'm better than you. My ears still work. Work is a strong word. As much as they did before anyways. I don't wonder what that sounds like though. Alright, I shouldn't have asked. Alright, idea for synth. Crazy with the bitch band. Hey, macro 1, macro 2, macro 3. Hey, get macro 4 in here. It's a little bit lonely. What is that even supposed to mean? Great automation clips, and then deal with all this. Bipolar, as always. Relatable. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, Peter. I was gonna make some joke about Joe Swanson automating something in FL Studio. I want it to bend down to the point where it's just like clicking. Like that. Yeah, that's what we want. I want to get very slightly flat here. What does it sound like if I just do this? You know, this is a fun game. You just max out knobs until something sounds cool. It just sounds like, I don't even know. It's like a pipe. Why does everything sound like a pipe to me? Tonal delay. Only on the low end. Bad idea? Yes. This is the weirdest sound I've ever made. I needed some effects playing under the main piano bit for this part, so I was just like, what is the most random way I can think of to make a bunch of interesting sounds? So I decided to just start making whatever I thought was interesting in Citrus and record the whole thing with Edison and speed it up like 4 times. That's how I got this. We're gonna put this at the end. That's a really good ending, in my awful opinion. I'm gonna do the lick. That's so stupid. My ears. You know, the song is kind of a disaster. And I'm all for it. I just love that sound. Sounds incredible. I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to this all day? Like, I'm still playing it too. I can't stop playing it. It sounds too good. Hell. Not me playing parallel tritones at 3 in the morning. Gonna get Satan summoned on me. Guys, do you think plugins feel pain? Because if they don't right now, they're about to. What kind of threat is that? Is this repetition? If I use loop points as a repetition, what does the word loop mean? Because in the mix. In the mix. In the mix. Why is it doing this? I'm just clicking buttons. I don't even know what to do. That sounds really weird. I'm cheating right now. That's so on beat. Look at me. I'm so... Ignore this. Look at me. I'm so good at playing guitar. Just ignore that. Just like, don't... Just ignore... Don't do that. Don't ignore what happens when you do that. Sometimes you play something so bad that it's like, you know, you might say it's like better than nothing, but like, sometimes maybe nothing is better. Like, if you're so bad, I gotta layer that. Come on, right? And you know, it'd be absolutely... Shut up. You know, it'd be absolutely hilarious if I called this song Short Song. That's so unique. That is so unique. Output wet. Anything sound wet? I'm pretty good at that. I don't even know why I do this. Why do we do anything? It's just, it's done. It's done. I don't think I would have ever created something like this if it wasn't for the limitation of trying not to repeat stuff as much as possible. Well, I might not have stuck to the limitation everywhere, namely, you know. I still didn't repeat motifs. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe if you want, or not. Doesn't matter.